Peace and blessings. All praises to the Most High Creator of this universe. We're here at a rest stop here in close to Columbus, Ohio. Probably about 15-20 minutes east of Columbus. I got a delivery in Indiana in the morning, Evansville, Indiana, I believe. Then I'm taking another load back to the yard in Norwalk, Ohio. Just outside the truck, getting some exercise. You know, I'm trying to get 10,000 steps in a day. Of course, we are on the 30 days raw fruits and vegetable truckers challenge. So all truckers out there, please like and subscribe and join the challenge as best as you can. Eat as many fruits and vegetables as you can over these next 27 days left in the challenge. I'm on day 3. There's a few brothers and sisters that I have that's following, that's involved in the challenge. So we need more people involved. 27 days left. You know, first couple of days are tough, but you know, all you got to do is find your favorite fruits and vegetables and just chow down on them. You know, mine is watermelon. I love watermelon, blueberries. I just make a bunch of smoothies for them. And I got a secret hack that'll curb your appetite in the morning, but I'm gonna share that on a later video. But anyway, just out getting some exercise, man. Trying to stay active. Trying to get that blood pressure back in check. Trying to shed some pounds and get towards a more healthier lifestyle. But yeah, this company that I'm with, man, I'm thinking about leaving. I'm thinking about going flatbed. There's a couple of companies that I'm looking at. A company called Decker Truck Lines. They seem to have a pretty good securement training, and P&S. And another company called JT Express. But it's between P&S and Decker, I believe. You know, this company's cool. I get home every week. I live in the Cleveland, Ohio area. So I get home every week. You know, but the guy was, you see, these recruiters will pretty much tell you anything to get you in the door. You know, they're saying, well, if you come on, we're just going to mainly run the Midwest area. We got loads going to North Carolina, Pennsylvania, little bit of Georgia, back to Ohio. 90% dropping hooks. But then I'm out here. It's legitimately 60 to 70, maybe even more, maybe 75, 78% live load and live unloads. And I always find myself in New Jersey, in Connecticut, in the Boston area and all of that bullshit. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a fucking professional. I'll go to these places, but I chose this company for one. The guy claimed that they had a lot of Midwest and South and Southern lanes. And that was a plus for me, and also that I'll get home. So they had 2 different deals when they offered me. Our schedule was Sunday through Thursday, and it was 5 cents less than the full schedule, which was Sunday through Friday. And you get pretty much a 34-hour reset at home, and you come back out. And I haven't been home on Thursday. The only time I've ever been home on Thursday is when I was after the week of orientation. And the yard is only like an hour away from Cleveland, so, you know. So I called the people. I said, hey, you know, that was a little misleading. I was told I was going to be getting home on Thursday, and I feel like I got ripped off. You know, I feel like you guys ripped me off for a lot of money. I could have made, oh, well, we're sorry. Then they did give me the pay bump. So, you know, they made it right. So big ups to them. They're really nice people. I ain't got nothing against this company. I'm not going to reveal it until I leave, but I'm seriously considering like this is my last load with this company. So, you know, the dishonesty and, you know, it just don't sit right with me. And you got to remember that, you know, these companies, if anything happens to them financially and they need to make cuts and they need to lay drivers off, they're not going to give you a 2-week notice. They don't have any loyalty to you. They have loyalty to themselves, and that's okay. Because that's the American way, unfortunately. You know, they don't owe you a goddamn thing. So I don't have any loyalty to them. I only have loyalty to the Most High. All praises. And to my family. So yeah, I'm gonna stroke on these people. I think I'm gonna go get some flatbed experience. Either that, or I'm gonna hop on this reefer. You know, there was a couple of opportunities that I like. Actually, I got like 5 offers for that I got approved for, but I'm leaning towards the flatbed. You know, so yeah. So just be careful. You know, these recruiters will tell you anything to get you in the door. Now, I'm not saying that these companies are scumbags. They got good equipment. The dispatcher's pretty cool. They do have a lot of contract freight. I mean, yeah, they do have they only got a few customers, but you know, it's a small enough company to where it's enough work to go around for everybody. But you know, they do pick favoritisms, but that's pretty much any company. You know, if I'm working with a company for 10 years and then you damn right I expect to have all the sweet lows, you know what I mean? But, you know, I don't have time for that shit. So, see, my dilemma is this. I want to go on the flatbed, right? But I don't want to go to any of those huge mega carrier companies like the Miltons, the Mavericks, the TMCs. I know they're solid companies, but nah, I'm not, you know, I don't need any fucking training wheels. But I do need some really good flatbed training. You know, just you know, I don't mind maybe going out with a guy for a week. In the field and getting some real world experience with a trainer out for a week, but I can't do anything more than that. You know, really, you can just give me a week of training in the classroom and I'll pick that shit up and I'm ready to roll. You know, I'll sink or swim. Whatever I need, I'll just ask other experienced drivers, like, hey, give me some tips on how to fucking tarp this thing. I mean, you know what I mean? But fuck it. But that's all I got. I'm gonna finish up till I get my 10,000 steps in. I'm gonna lay it down. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna head to Evansville in the morning. Probably about maybe 4 hours away. 4 hours and some change. You know, that's another thing, man. They dispatch these loads pretty tight, and they always seem. And this is another thing that really pisses me off about this company. Anytime they'll give me a nice sweet back haul, right? I said, okay, I got a back haul going back to the customer to give me another easy drop and hook load. Then they'll cancel my shit and then give me some bullshit that some fucking veteran guy or some guy who's been there 20 years don't want to do. Happens every time, and I know it happens because some of the places that they send me, it's fucking absolutely ridiculous. But I'm not gonna bitch and complain about it. You know what I mean? I'm a truck driver. I don't give a fuck how tight it is. I'm in that bitch. You know what I mean? Take your time. Get out and look if I have to. You know. So you know, a lot of these guys be bitching and complaining, and then they wanna make them happy, and that's what they should do. If a guy's been there, 5, 10, 20 years, and of course, that's what I'm saying. They're not a bad company. I just. Fuck that. I'm out of here, man. I'm either gonna go to 1099 route with this one flatbed company, at the Chicago lane. I ain't afraid of that. Or I'm gonna go to Decker or PNS. PNS seems pretty cool though. But I need flatbed experience for sure. I need flatbed experience because I want to eventually get into step deck and RGN and heavy haul and oversized loads and all of that shit. Yeah, it's just exciting. A new stage, a new chapter in my career that I want to head towards something different than just hauling general freight. It's just more. And I get to get out the truck and get active. So, peace, blessings, and love. Please like, subscribe, throw some comments in there if you have one. And join this fucking 30-day fruits and vegetable challenge, man. It's easy. Whatever your favorite fruit is, just buy that in abundance. And anytime you get hungry, eat, goddammit. Eat. Fruits and vegetables. We're on day 3 today. Okay, I'm going to be, every day I'm going to be uploading my progress of how I'm doing. in a challenge. So be on the lookout for that. So peace, blessing, love, all praises to the Most High.